Okay. Okay, y'all, I'm here. I'm gonna mute it until um somebody comes. God, I have a date on Thursday. I gotta get a haircut and I gotta wash my hair. Oh my god. So that's what. So I need to wash my hair tonight and get the haircut tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I got really sick with the viral. They kept talking about influenza, but it was like a viral infection, like bronchitis or something. It wasn't flu or fever. And I muted so y'all didn't have to hear me blow my nose. Okay, you guys. Um, there is a question about the Super Bowl that I did have, and I know all the answers already, you guys. I want to ask you all, and maybe you all can tell me the reason. If you all don't tell me the reason, then I will tell you the reason. But you know the reason if you don't know the reason. Like this video, please. I'm still taking medicine. Taking Mucinex. What's up, you guys? Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're going. The question is, why wasn't the Super Bowl halftime show entertaining? Of course, to some people it is, but we're not talking to those people. We're talking to the people who thought it was not entertaining. Please like this video. I have no likes so far. I've been really sick with the, it wasn't. I don't know if influenza was like some viral infection. I'm not a doctor or medical person. Anyway, Super Bowl, Kendrick Lamar. And the question is to those only that thought it wasn't entertaining, why was it not entertaining? Is my question. I know the answer, and I want to see what you all think. Please leave a comment in the live chat. I'm supposed to be doing some gay content in the next days or a week or whatever because I've been watching some different things and I'm noticing certain stuff in the gay community and my own situations. I see my numbers went up to 12. It was at 6, went to 12, back down to 5. Hey, Eastern Summit. The question is, if you thought that the Super Bowl was not entertaining, what is the reason? And if you don't know, I'll let you know why. I'm gonna get my little phone holder. It holds the phone. There we go. Okay, so you thought it was entertaining. This question is to the people who thought it wasn't entertaining. Only, only to those who thought it wasn't entertaining, because I just watched the whole video and I watched some other people, and then get tea on Twitter that I really don't use. I get tea from over there, and that tea was centralized for the content that I do. That's how I'm able to do the content. The people that I do reach, I'm on my community wall all the time, and I don't make videos. The tea that I do get is centralized for um, what is it centralized for? The parasocial relationship of the internet and celebrities. How do you latch onto a celebrity and how you detach? You tap back into your life, your family, your friends, different trends, all those type of things. Um, you decide to tap out. Ooh, Nicki's song, y'all know I'm a Nicki stan, whatever. You decide to tap out because tap out is being used in another connotation in that song, but the tap out that I'm talking about is tap out where you go out, you leave. You decide that certain things are not for you. Like he just said in the video, he said, well, Twitter or different uh, social media platforms have turned into a bunch of, uh, uh, what is that? The conspiracy theories. And nothing's wrong with this conspiracy theories. When you wake up in the morning, or you want to tap into social media a little bit and have a little fun, and then somebody says, well, this is there, and somebody tells you the reason why something, you tap out because you didn't want to see that, you just wanted to be entertained. I'm so down with all the conspiracy theories. I follow a whole conspiracy theory and true anti Hollywood Instagram, Kingdom Tea Time. I follow them, and I'm able to see certain things that have happened at the Super Bowl that we just had. I'm able to see certain things going on with celebrities doing blood, this, and doing all of these crazy stuff that Hollywood does. But I do tap out. I do live my life to the fullest. I do enjoy certain things, but I know the difference in what I ingest and what I like or what I support or what I buy versus what I'm going out to the either the club or I'm going to social media or I'm pushing an agenda that is devil. That's where we go. It's time for maturity. hmm Maturity is what is affecting me and what is affecting the people around me, um, what can I say to somebody who um, would like to know more information about it, or what could I what could I give to somebody that's gonna think I'm weird? What could I give? And I think the answer to that would be like they're talking about right now. Um, the situation with the Nazi stuff, the situation with the things that are happening in our country right now with um, the Make America Great Again stuff. Um, we care. We care. Love wins. We want to now go ahead and give some calming aspect to the general American that's running around their house upset, losing their mind, up here getting ready to go on bipolar medicine that can't take it. Remember that week after the election, people suicide rates went up. They just said they're gonna end it. Like this video, please. And people just said they're gonna end their life. And that was so sad that I heard that. There's some other stuff going on that I'm not gonna talk about. But to those who think that the um, Super Bowl halftime show um, was not uh, entertaining, I would like to hear why are saying what you're saying, and then I could probably answer the question. Um, if nobody answers the question, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the answer. While we're waiting on somebody, I want to show you this Happy Ali. Anybody out there struggling right now? These are Happy gummies, and they have saffron and the vitamin D. Happy. Hey, talk the truth. Talk the truth. I want to know your opinion on either way. It doesn't matter. If you thought that Kendrick's halftime show was not entertaining, which is my that is my question. What is the reason why you thought it wasn't entertaining? And if you think it was entertaining, why did you think it was entertaining? And if you thought it was entertaining, what do you think he could have did a little better? So my question is mainly I'm looking for those people who thought it wasn't entertaining. But if you thought it was entertaining, also that's what Easton Summit was basically saying. They thought it was entertaining, and I probably should have went and said what was the reason why you thought it was entertaining. The halftime show was blah. I was waiting for something explosive to happen. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go deeper. I'm glad that you gave me the information about um explosive and sizzle. We're gonna go deeper. I want to eat all these gummies. These are happy gummies with saffron and vitamin D, and I want to eat them all at the same time. I like gummy worms. Oh no. I'm looking at your last comment about the not like us thing. And I think that people let themselves down. Not not you know what I'm saying? Like you can set yourself up for a failure and a letdown. And that's of course, I really don't watch the Super Bowl. I really don't watch the halftime shows. I really don't like who um, you separate yourself from like I was talking about at the beginning of the video. A lot of people are going through things. A lot of people are down. You got conspiracy theories. All we hear is negative, 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 negative. But then you learn how to tap out of social media. Like Nikki has the song Tap Out, and it's about sex, I guess. But you can tap out of social media and you can work on your life, your career, your everything. Tap back in, and it's like you feel refreshed, renewed, um, all that stuff. But the really they really out for Drake. It should have defend Nicki during her hate train if he did the barbs. Yes. So let's get to the meat and potatoes of what I thought. I asked myself, how could it have been more entertaining if it wasn't, or people's thoughts? And you just hit on a good thing that's leading towards why. Keep Some people keep on saying it's all about Drake, it's all about Drake, it's all about Drake. Anytime Kendrick comes out and does something, we're living in a different world now where people think outside the box now. So one of the reasons why it was not entertaining to the people who thought it wasn't is the beef, the actual beef. Um, some people got tired of the beef. That was a phone call. Either they're looking to continue to support Drake and see what Drake's gonna do next, because there is gonna be something next. Some people love to get on social media and say Drake is done, Drake is done, Drake is done, and beat it in your heads and stuff. Of course, we shouldn't listen to that type of stuff. But um, there is supposed to be I mean, with Kendrick having it the beef. The reason why he probably should have did some old songs like Rihanna did and stuff was to remind people what they love about him. The song is not just Be Humble, Sit Down. He has another hit song that they just brought up a video I watched. Kendrick's song. He had a song. I'm gonna bring it up now because I didn't follow every. I followed his songs at the time, but and then I forget what the song is, the hit songs, and all of that type of stuff. But I'm gonna read your comment. Lamar hits. Okay, I typed in the hits, so YouTube will tell me. That's true. I've been off of personal. See, yes. Um, since New Year's start, I haven't been uploading videos because X is too toxic. I'm starting a personal YouTube channel, which is different from this channel. Yeah, so you're starting another channel and you are focusing on your and things. That's a good idea because I don't know the reason why you are not on Talk the Truth like that, putting out. I just know that you mentioned Twitter and different places, you're taking on a lot of toxic stuff. And I don't know if you like to do that or not. I'm just saying it sounds like you're moving in a different direction and you're building. I don't know. I'll wait for your comment. So we're gonna go to his hits and find the hit. Set list. People brought up set list a whole lot. Hey, your favorite blonde. Um, they got greatest hits. I go, I go, I go, I go, I. What is that song? I mean, we got Be Humble, Sit Down, but what's the other song? Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't. That's why we love Kendrick Lamar. If you were a Kendrick Lamar fan, you loved him for Bitch Don't Kill My. It made its way over into the gospel music era. Key era, Karen Clark Sheard, it made its way over to secular, sacred, or whatever, gospel music. Kendrick Lamar was influential. She is a soprano like her mother. She came out with the hip hop gospel. Don't kill my vibe. He don't kill my vibe. It was breaking molds. So he didn't put out albums much and things. He wasn't marketed to the masses much. So put the albums out. See what they do. Keep putting out an album. Once you take on the beef situation, I think that has something to do with Jay Z. And soon, I believe that Drake will spill some receipts on Jay Z. Here we go. That's the T. Drake will be allegedly spilling some tea on Jay Z. Drake was, now help me and correct me if I'm wrong too. Jay Z and Young Money have not been getting along for 10 years maybe. But Drake still held Jay Z in high self esteem. But he seen what this beat did. And he said, I ain't got no friends nowhere. He started putting on his Instagram pictures of Jay Z or situations with Jay Z or giving him props for the things that he did. And guess what? Ain't heard one peep. You on your own now, boy. You just I picked Kendrick basically, allegedly. So with that being said, um, the beef, people want more and more and more. The set list, the songs, certain ones, they wanted to be about Kendrick a little bit more, and they wanted it to be a celebration, and they didn't want a lot of, again, the tensions in this country. I don't know if some people didn't want to be reminded again of what we're going through right now, and the people just lost their houses in the fires in California. I don't know. But people are speaking. When you put out content and you either divide or you connect or you put out a viral moment, when you are talking to America and you have America's attention, and you have people who I don't agree with responding to Kendrick, like Pete Hexet with his situation that he was going through. He called it a DEI. He don't have to be right, but he called it a DEI halftime show. This is the type of stuff that you have to deal with when you make certain choices. So keeping it about you, Kendrick, and not the beef. Going for the numbers, going for what America wants to see, doing the not like us and who is it about. Um, I think that not like us dropped the ball. My personal opinion is that not like us dropped the ball because when it first came out, I knew it was about Drake and stuff, but I also thought it was also about kind of like culture of who is not like us. Any enemy that you have, or any, it could be a race thing. I don't know. A bunch of Caucasian people love the song, dancing to the song, everything. But I still think it dropped the ball. And I'm gonna have to watch his interview because he probably had to cover this. If he's making this about Drake and he's making this about other situations like Trump and all of that, that's good. I thought I saw a bigger statement with not like us. I saw where you could go around anywhere and it's that's not like us. That's not like us. That's not, what is us for one. And then I saw the situation going on with Jay Z. If you're a Jay Z supporter, and the situation going on with the R word allegation and the whole Hollywood thing, we wasn't born yesterday, and we're not stupid. So if we see you support a person that's going through different things, literally now I'm moving my hands like crazy because I'm passionate about this thing. And when I was talking about the tap out of social media, I'm very serious because so not making it about Drake, for those who, this is for those who thought it was not entertaining, the halftime show only. And then those who thought it was entertaining, what could Kendrick have done better? Hey Deanna. And I just don't get it. I'm totally, I get it. When I say I don't get something, I really get it. Um I'm I know, I if I could talk to you, Deanna, I think I came on your panel one time. It's like at this point, I don't know if we all need to be anti-celebrity. If the celebrities have really let us down. I mean, this is their life. It's their life that they chose money over happiness. They chose all the riches. They chose big houses and cars. They chose movies. And to a few people, correct me if I'm wrong, when they get in trouble and they got to go to court like Diddy and all this type of stuff, some people had latched on them to so much they felt let down, like their childhood, their youth. They put so much in it. You got money, you got something else. Corporate people have invested in people, and then their companies just fall apart. That's not my problem. I just don't get why, or if they knew, or what was they thinking. That's what Deanna, please. If you could do a segment on your channel or somewhere, what was you thinking is the question. To ask to anybody. It could be beef sector, celebrity, politics, sexual relationships. What were they thinking? I just want to know what they were thinking. And you could probably make it kind of like comical. It's just an idea. I say it was okay. I just didn't know a few of his songs. Okay. I know the set list. Okay. Did you know the GNX album? Did you know any of the beef songs like Euphoria? Um, you had All the Stars with SZA, and then you had Be Humble, and then you had Peekaboo. Like I didn't know Peekaboo, but I had heard of it before. I just didn't know it. So the set list, you just hit on a good point, Deanna. You have to be a good person. You have when you put a Super Bowl on halftime show, you have to know what songs to do. And you're correct. Why you knew SZA, All the Stars. He was supposed to perform Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. Please don't kill my vibe, because that song was everywhere. I mean, he didn't have the marketing that Drake had back in the day. Um, but it went into gospel. Kiera Clark Sheard, Ki, 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 Karen Clark, the Clark sisters, the daughter, Kiera, she did a song bringing that into the gospel hip hop world to help him or help herself in the marketing where it sold more records. It was becoming a cultural phenomenon, and that Drake could never reach certain people. So of course Drake could probably get kind of jealous, like, hey, you got these people. I got Future. I got uh Jeezy, or I got whoever these people in Atlanta, like they say, you run to Atlanta, blah 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 blah. Like he gets these people automatically because he's black, but Drake can't get him. He's doing all he can do, and then next thing you know, Drake got who he got, and then Drake falls again, and Drake gets talked bad about again. He's gay. He's he's a sister. He's a prissy boy. He's a pretty boy. He's arrogant. All this either negative or true stuff that they say about Drake is Mr. Kendrick didn't have to worry about those things said about him. He's a short, talented, attractive, uh, rap his butt off. You could say negative things about him, but overall, he ain't for everybody. So I think that it was the song list and it was the excitement, the whole night not like us thing. If he would have concentrated on, I think, all the stuff behind, not concentrate on the American flag and all of that stuff that they were doing. If he just concentrated on not like us, not like us, I think that the people would have been, the views may have been even way more. I don't know. You get what you get. But what I'm trying to say is the replay. It may have been more people tuned in, and more people would have said, you know what? Not like us did 200 and something million views on YouTube. So now let me go and see if I can get some more people to watch the Super Bowl halftime show. So it's at 30 something million views now. What if it went to 50 million views by today or tomorrow? Because more people kept saying word of mouth, go watch the halftime show. They had a good time. They did not like us. They didn't do either racism, they didn't do non racism. They just said not like us. I don't know. But that's just my little take on it. And I'm not saying I'm right about any of this stuff. But I've been hearing, it's been buzzing. It's been buzzing. And I had to speak on two people's opinion. If they believe that it was entertaining, I have to respect that you believe that it's entertaining. Wow. Because it's time to let go of the petty arguments and everything. Uh, we got grown men that are literally like, okay, I'm 43, going 50 years old. Of course, they do it with the sports thing. You know, the sports thing where y'all just got this chemistry and y'all got to argue out who won the Super Bowl and who shouldn't have won the Super Bowl. We're human. But after a certain, we put away childish things, and then when we start making videos and we can't, uh, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say we want to argue in a way to make people upset. We want to get paid to lie. We want to put out, we want to perpetuate into the culture or the internet is whatever. We want to push something to try to change somebody's mind. And I'm sick of it. That's why I don't come on the internet no more. I come to watch the B sector. I watch music. I look at some of the little petty beats that go on and I turn them off real fast. It's not the same. It's just not the same. It used to be where we were learning, we were passionate about some of the beefs or the situations in the music situation, even the beef with Drake and Kendrick. But now it's done lost its flair. Some of the people done lost their homes over in California. We got Trump running rampant. It's time to unite. Whoever, we got differences. Say we got differences between Kendrick and Drake. We got differences between little arguments. Somebody standing on the side of the street over there and over there. And they all year long they argue. It's time to unite. Okay, for one, you separate. First, you separate, but then you unite. You separate because y'all never gonna get along. Then you unite. You unite against the common enemy, which is Trump. Now, there's some black people that love them some Trump and everything. I ain't talking to y'all. We unite. You separate from the people you would never get along with. Y'all, one on side across the street want some sugar. They won't give you no sugar all year long, even when it's snowing. Ice storm. and you desperately need some sugar. But then you unite. You put your differences aside and say, we're gonna pick that back up later. We're gonna pick that beef up later because for one, we need to get some money associated with this beef that we have all year long. We just arguing all the time. No. Unite against your common enemy, which is allegedly Trump and his MAGAs and his oranges and his conservative trying to tell people what to do and the anti DEIs and all this stuff that you just sitting there like we're bored. This is a boring country now. If you do Project 2025, you're trying to make us boring. Now we can fix some of the scamming that goes on. We can fix the fraud. We can try to fix all of these things. But one thing we not gonna do, one thing we not gonna do, we're gonna take care of the poor. The Bible says the poor you will have with us always. We're gonna take care of the poor. We're gonna make sure that the poor wants to come out and become what is that? Not the middle class, but the lower class. You got the poor, lower class, I believe, middle class and upper class. We want the poor. We want the poor to come up to uh, the lower class at least. We want to let it trickle. We want to let it trickle down. And the billionaires, what they did was got together and did Project 2025. They think it's going to trickle down, but allegedly, it might become another. Um, it might not be a bad Great Depression, but it's going to be a recession. I can see it now. I can see it now. A recession, uh, uh, a realization. Need to get it together because it's supposed to trickle down automatically. If you're going from Democrat in the White House to a Republican, you had a Republican in there back in 2020 or 2016, whatever the year was. Biden took over 2020. Trump took over the 2016 and was there. Okay, so you've already had your time to tell America and not lie to America. Look at these other countries across the world. They doing fine. Either they robbing the country or either they not. But I'm not over there to find that out. You bring me the information back to this YouTube channel, and I will take that information in and we'll talk about it. But as of now, some of these other countries ain't got all this scamming and fraud and all this stuff. And they try to treat their people right, and they doing all right. So so you got America over here. We gotta have scamming. We gotta have fraud. You had Trump in office in 2016. You had a situation. Then you had Biden. Then you got Trump in there again. It didn't tell you something right when Biden was. I left politics in 2021. Now I had to go back and see when you tap out, then you you don't understand what's going on. So you miss some pages somewhere. Now I'm back on the right page. And the part that I'm missing or that I'm catching up on is you mean to tell me that some either some Latinos or some other people or some dumb black people literally did not pay attention and drank the Kool-Aid, that drank the devil's milk and fire and horns. You mean to tell me that you fell for an okie doke? You fell for a drink that, or uh, we ain't never did nothing like that, and the Democrats did that. Uh, all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. Okay, so y'all need to fix that. Like this video, y'all need to fix y'all's mindset. You know, that's one thing I learned in the church. I gotta get ready to go. That's one thing I learned in the church. Your mind is the devil's playground. You got control of your mind, uh, because all have sinned come short of the glory of God. Right? It's that when they play petty, when they play politics and playing with your life and your finances and stuff, when they play Project 2025, even some of the Democrats, when they play their little game and they want your money, whatever situation is, I'm a Democrat or independent. But what I'm trying to say is, you gonna drink the Kool-Aid, or certain particular people out there. Say y'all all voted for Trump. You know he cheated. But say y'all all voted for Trump. The votes were taken allegedly. But you decided to vote for Trump, and you got on social media to tell some other people that you was voting for Trump. You was a black man that was uh, in. You were excited for Trump and everything, telling people this and arguing in comment sections and this and that. And now, either you still believe or you are upset about the decision that you made. You made that decision. Now, after you've made that decision, it is now time for you to, back to the beginning of this video, of one of the key points of this video was love always wins. It's time for us to watch different YouTube channels and take bits and pieces from those things, people. I took that from a Tarot channel. She was a journalist. She pays attention to all kinds of stuff. She pays attention to uh, the newspaper. So she was doing a newspaper journalist stuff. So of course, King was gold. I'm glad you're here. I'm not gonna really repeat anything. You can rewind and hear some of the stuff that I was saying, because love always wins is the message. If you have a Nazi or somebody that shows up in your city or your school, because your school, your work, all that, you're growing up, your 20s. If you see a Nazi or somebody, situation with guns, all of that, remember, love always wins. Good to see you too. Love always wins because um, we've got to go the non-violent route. It's going to be some violence, but I'm saying at this beginning of the revolt, of the we are the we are the resistance. We're the resistance. So right now, trying to keep it peaceful against Make America Great Again and Project 2025 and all of that type of stuff. But it's gonna get rough out here. And before um, I just got an update that uh, bird flu will be killing people. Um, but love always wins, because, and this, I was talking about the Super Bowl. I was talking about the Kendrick Lamar thing, and whoever, the topic of this video was whoever thought that Kendrick Lamar was not entertaining, let me know why. Who and then I was even asking a question to people who thought that Kendrick Lamar was entertaining. I still wanted to know why. What is ARC? I gotta get ready to go. What time is it? Okay, I got 6 minutes until 5, so I gotta eat and I gotta work at 6. So I got an hour to get it together. But I needed to come on here and if you're still there, I just want to know, did you think it was entertaining? Because this one thing that my channel or my Instagram or my fake Twitter that I have now, because I got rid of my main Twitter, uh, anywhere I go on the internet or in real life or in person, I want to now make sure that I've always respected people's opinions, but be able to have a conversation about their opinion. We was in Stan Wars on the internet, y'all. And Stan Wars trickled out into, remember, the cheerleading and all of this stuff and the basketball games. And people respect it, and you move on and you just say, no, my team is better. But we got to move forward. We've got to move forward in our conversations with each other, because overall, them people over there, they have been grabbing onto all of this toxic energy, and now they want to throw it back out and tell everybody we're toxic. We want to destroy mankind. We are here to take all of your money and we keep it. We want you to work as slaves. We want all of this stuff to go on, and then we want to throw it back in your face and tell you, think about this. Think about this all day long. Think about the Kendrick versus Drake all day long. Think about the all day long. Think about all of this stuff to get your mind off of the real thing. And I've never said that before, because I never believed that. But I think I'm starting to believe the uh, where they try to take our minds to get off of a certain subject or whatever it's supposed to be talked about. Now they want to focus on music. They want to focus on different stuff. Now, this video has music, politics, uh, regular life, Stan Wars, uh, health and safety, all in the same video, all together. You come to watch a video, you get everything that you need in the video. You don't just get, we're here to talk about this one little subject right here. We want to talk about it all. That's not every content creator. It's not every person that makes videos is like that. But what I'm saying is, I want to give it all, because when people would say they want to get your mind off of what is happening now, they want to change the subject and get black people to pay attention to Beyonce. They want to take the conversation away from that they're drilling in Mexico and all that. I never believed that. So you've got to get a place, you've got to get to a place where you do believe it. And I think it's time that you can grow, and then it's context. It's in the right context. Now I have it in the right context where I can apply it. I can understand it. But if you don't talk to me in the way I can understand stuff, then I'm only gonna get it when I get it. I gotta go. See y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Like this video. Hopefully I can get to 10 likes. I try to pour as much as in this video as possible. I'm not perfect. Um, but I want to, my purpose was to cover a lot of stuff and to hear people. And thanks for all the people that came and the ones that told me that that did answer my question. I know I got on the beef thing. That was the answer to the question. But to the one at the beginning of the video, thank you. Even though you thought it's great, I love it that you loved, thought it was entertaining, the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl. We need to keep respecting each other and here. One thing that I wanted you to tell me though was what he could have done better. Okay.